We're coming on the air with breaking news, the beginning of a consequential day in American history. The first former president to face criminal charges in a court of law. The events of today are both historic and certainly controversial, with legal and political ramifications that will reverberate throughout the 2024 election and beyond. Just a few moments ago, we saw former President Trump leaving his home in Trump Tower, where he's been since his arrival in New York yesterday. And at any moment, we'll see the motorcade making its way through the heart of New York City to a courthouse in Lower Manhattan. It's a trip of about 4 miles. There will be multiple vehicles led by his Secret Service detail. By any measure, this is also something of a spectacle. Onlookers will be watching, supporters will be watching, protesters, even press from across the globe lining the streets, hoping to catch a glimpse of Mr. Trump before he surrenders to authorities. And once he arrives at the courthouse, he and his lawyers will be met by a member of the Manhattan District Attorney's Office who will inform him he is under arrest. The 45th president will then be processed, meaning he will be fingerprinted and will have to fill out paperwork just as a normal defendant would. But we're told he will not be handcuffed and he will not take a mugshot. Mr. Trump will then enter the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse to stand before a judge and be arraigned. He has said that he will plead not guilty. If the case goes to trial, it could be months, even years away. So this is the early part of a lengthy process. Right now, the indictment of the former president is still officially under seal. During today's hearing, it will be unsealed, and Mr. Trump, as well as the public, will finally see the charges he is facing. Sources have indicated he's facing about 30 different charges related to document fraud, likely stemming from hush money payments paid to the adult film star Stormy Daniels in 2016 over an alleged affair the two had in 2006. We have a full team here of reporters and legal analysts to help us throughout this critical day. We want to go to Kristen Welker right now, who is outside the courthouse to set the scene for us. Kristen, good day.
Hi, Lester. Good day to you. The anticipation is really building here outside the courthouse. Throngs of protesters, those in support of the former president and those who are critical of him, have gathered at a nearby park as they await the arrival of the former president. Once he arrives, he will be processed in this building behind me. He's going to enter on this street, which you can see has been blocked off. This is called Hogan Place. He will go in. As you say, he will be fingerprinted, and then the legal proceedings will get underway. We will then all learn, presumably, what is in the indictment, the more than 30 counts that the former president is facing. This is an historic day here, Lester, and a lot of uncertainty legally about the path forward. As you say, it could stretch months, even years. And there's a lot of uncertainty about the politics of this as well. We have seen the former president's Republican rivals closing ranks around him. In fact, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene was here earlier today, as well as controversial Congressman George Santos, to show their support of the former president. But based on some of my conversations with sources, you could see some of the former president's Republican rivals start to sharpen their tone, because there is a concern about what happened in 2016, effectively, that Mr. Trump's Republican rivals didn't want to go after him until it was too late. So could that change? If there are more indictments, that strategy could change, Lester, but an historic day getting underway here.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.